tight ends, kickers, and defense.
Oh my.
All this week on Fitzy's FANalyst Funspot.
GFY.
Peoples, everybody knows all the emphasis in fantasy is placed on quarterbacks, running backs, and receivers. And that's fine, because they score the most points, they get the big contracts, and they are the sexiest players. Yeah, the last time I heard about a supermodel dating a place kicker was the last time Nickelback released a good song. Never! But fantasy football is not just one with your two good backs, decent to quality QB, and solid receivers.
Yeah, it's one on Sundays when you're just sober enough to wake up and set your roster on time. Oh God, Jaeger bombs. Oh.
It's one when you craftily assemble your entire supporting cast. Therefore, I believe it is time you start showing some love to your oft-overlooked fantasy friends that are tight ends, kickers, and D. Well, we all know your mom never overlooks tight ends and a good D, so what's with the kickers? This year in the tight end aisle at Fantasy Mart, shoppers can find value with some late rounders like Owen Daniels in Houston, Tony Scheffler in Denver, or Zach Miller in Oakland.
Those guys play tight end? Because I could have swore they played white end. Oh, God. Kill me.
Or you could always snatch up a touchdown vulture off waivers, like Arizona's Leonard Pope or Jacksonville's Mercedes Lewis. Do you want to ride in my Mercedes, boy?
Now with kickers, make sure you draft one.
Hey, great advice there, Jimmy the Geek. Jeez. My stupid cousin knows more about fantasy than this guy. Honestly, dude, unlike with backs and receivers, the difference between kickers, from best to worst, is like 40 points over the course of a season, like 2.5 points per week. Therefore, Fitzy's fantasy rule number 33, it is never wise to waste a high pick on a guy who can point kick. Hey, I'm stunned. That was actually some half-assed but half-decent advice. Now, as for your final player, the D, the defense. The player you draft is 1, but literally on the field goes to 11. Here is a list of Ds I would give an A to owning this season. And for the sake of equal time, here's a list of defenses your drunk father couldn't pay me to draft. Big bang boom, Hall & Oates. You've now got yourself a fantastic fantasy team that is ready for total domination. I always like a little dramatic effect. Anyway, be sure to tune in next time for plenty of in-season action and advice, the likes of which you have never seen and or heard in your life. Nah, there are plenty of places I've gotten terrible advice before. Like my uncle's house, Russia, the fireworks shop. Till we meet again, FANalystos, this is Paul Fitzy Fitzgerald of TownieNews.com saying that when you need fantasy advice, I'm your guy, and everyone else, they can GFY.